Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's a really hard sentence. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys. Early start. Because. That's all. Just because. Because I ate an early dinner because I was feeling hungry.
The sharp scent of Eldrin magic mixed into the smoke. The darkness spreading.
Return to the engineer.
Past a girl in the street, left impaled on a signpost. She was far too young.
Hello, engineer.
My skills are at your disposal.
Ah, perfect. This text should serve as sufficient reference. Allow me a moment to peruse. Dust clouds the workshop as the engineer flips through the pages of the tome in a blur. They're finished in mere moments. Astonishing. Yet, can my judgment in this matter truly be trusted? I have dreamed of this, and hope is a dangerous prejudice to bear. No, there is no mistaking it. It is as I suspected. If this reference tome is accurate, then these markings indicate that this ring was likely forged in the Kingdom of Ashes. You have stumbled upon evidence of a bygone power, one I have sought for quite some time. Ready yourself, there is work to be done. It is scarcely known today, but in certain scholarly circles, the place we refer to as the Kingdom of Ashes was believed to have been a once powerful nation, a veritable utopia of arcane ingenuity. It is believed the seat of their empire resided in a series of islands. Dust and echoes are all that remain. Lost to time and consequence. The tragic culmination of their own lofty ambitions. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Why the fascination with this place? Why, you ask? Let me ask you something in turn. When you awoke, dragged from the gloom by omen, how did it feel to open your eyes into a world unfamiliar? A vessel harboring but fragments of the memories which made you who you once were. Lost. Oh, my memories are returning. Consider yourself fortunate. Living in an alien world with little notion as to your origins, as to the lands, the peoples, responsible for your birth, can be a burdensome existence. Had your memories failed to return, would you not have instead sought them, scoured both world and tome until you found the warm but simple comfort of a familiar face? Engineer, are you? We have grown distracted enough. All you need to know is that the Kingdom of Ashes was a paradise of Arctech wonders, championed by spellsmiths far more advanced than our own. Take notice of this diagram. Uncanny, is it not? A spitting image of the ring you found. I've read of such instruments before. I took those readings as seldom more than fanciful theories trapped in dusty tomes, but... You see these indents upon the ring? I believe they may have been forged as one of many intended to be interconnected. In short, a singular piece of a larger marvel. I refuse to be left wanting. I task the search for these artifacts to you. Take this reference text. There are riddles here in the footer, see? They shall serve as your guide. In the meantime, I will study this first ring. While you are gone, I hope to tease out the artifact's true function. Alright, quest. What do we got? Forgotten Rings, Super Secret, Venge on Geartooth Goblins, Phase 1, Kill Goblins. Not a particularly subtle Stage 1. Let's view our quests. What do we got? Main story, Walking in Shadows, your Bloom Dagger, right? Pardon me. So, craft a relic at the engineer. Can I craft a relic? Hi.
Have you come to dream?
How about an uncommon? Rapacious ring. Well, that one's already thin. Let's see, hold to craft the item. Sure, why not? Champion's Vestige. Craft an accessory. I have done so. Remarkable work for your first effort. You've isolated the echo of an artifact, lost within the gloom, and fused that echo with the materials required to make it real. This was once a tool, pardon me, of a great champion or an infamous villain. The one who first held this might have saved a nation or reduced a kingdom to ashes. When you engage with it, that story becomes yours. You gain a fraction of the strengths of the one who wielded it. Choose your relics wisely, and they will guide you down your chosen path. As you learn who you wish to be, you will know which relics you need to achieve your goal, and when you do, I will be here. Okay. I already quested it. I thought it was X. Recipe book? Oh, okay. Quests. L. A new Wayfinder. Summon the remaining starter Wayfinders. Okay, well, I can summon them. I don't think there's any harm in that. I don't think I did it the right way. I am. I believe I get those from Omen. On second thought, I don't think I do. But we'll find out.
I have need of your service.
Yeah, I do. Okay. I have summoned Wingrave. And Miss. But we want to go back to who we were. Yes. New armor. Seeker helm. Seeker base. Seeker pauldrons. These are cosmetics. These are all for Wingrove, and then we'll have the other stuff. Or from Wingrove. Not sure. From or for. Definitely from. Probably for. Seeker sash. That covers the naughty bits, I think. Title. Templar. Art. Nice. A new die. Blue number 5. White number 10. Emissive. And Nis. Nis is going to have stuff too. Priority, a new Wayfinder. Talk to Omen.
I'm glad you could spare...
Wonderful. You've summoned another Wayfinder, the echo of a champion lost in the Gloomfall. Every Wayfinder strengthens Skylight and gives us new hope. You can summon additional Wayfinders by gathering their anchoring memories. I fear we may run out of the shards we used to make Gloom Daggers, but that's my concern, not yours. This is vital work that could turn the tide in our battle against the Gloom, but beyond that, it's good to see our old friends.
Little of your precious time.
Forgotten Rings, Tomb of the Stone King. That's in the Highlands. Those are going to be quests into the Gloom, I expect. Bring the Tracer to Omen. Well, okay, I'm here with Omen. Let's talk to Omen.
I have need of your services. The imbuement worked. Shadow is the strongest element within the gloom, but I've never seen it as strong as in this zone.
What's next?
We need to stop the beacon's light from fading, at any cost. Without it, the darkness would consume us all.
Does the darkness chew, or does it just swallow? I have questions.
I'm beginning to suspect the gloom is more than just a force. There may be something out there.
Well, there was that voice that keeps
Something
talking to
driving
me
it.
when I'm out there.
What you found in Aurelian proves that the Silver Codex was manipulating these forces decades before the fall. Their work may hold the answers we need.
What about this Tracer?
I've seen these before. The monks use them to store information. This is the journal of a Codex initiate named Azarin. He writes about efforts to achieve immortality, to reshape the world. It seems this work was done deeper in Aurelian, in what Azarin calls the Undercroft. But only those who passed the trial of lingering light could enter the Undercroft. And he never did.
Loser.
We've never found a path beyond the Codex halls. But if you could complete this trial, it might give you a connection to the Undercroft. We have to know what they were doing there.
How can I complete this trial?
It surely exists somewhere in the echoes of the Codex halls. There must be some record of it somewhere. I wish there was another option. But I'm afraid I know what you must do.
Go into the Codex halls and find it.
Since the Gloomfall,
Yeah.
we've had to put our pasts behind us. Wolf and the Huntmaster were once bitter enemies. But in the face of the gloom, we have to work together. So it is with Kestrel and I.
Who's Kestrel?
She's a smuggler who used to work with the Shrikes. And she's good at finding things we need. I'll never trust her. But she may be able to help us with this. Kestrel keeps a low profile, but I'm sure you can find her. Ask around the bitter end. Oh, and Wayfinder. Be careful. Kestrel is not one to divulge information for free.
Time to speak to some tavern patrons. Buy them a drink, they'll tell you anything. You know, that works for me. Hi, how you doing?
Wayfinder, shouldn't you be out saving the world?
I'm working on that. I'm looking
Kestrel.
for Kestrel.
The Shrike who emptied the Imperial treasury? Surely she died in the fall.
Evidently not. Next, who's next? Somebody's got to be. Wrong way. Right way. Tavern keep.
Wayfinder. Always a delight to see a new Wayfinder at the bitter end. What can I do for you? If you're chasing rumors, I'm just the person you need. The tavern's where all rumors come to roost, after all.
Do you know Kestrel?
It's my reputation. Kestrel was one of the original Shrikes. Today they're rabid bandits, but there was a time when the Shrikes were the heroes of the Highlands, playing Maze and Empire alike for fools. Before the fall, Kestrel was the slipperiest smuggler in the Westreach. I still have a bottle of blood sherry she carried through the maze. Don't tell Wolf. Most think Kestrel died in the fall, but I think she's still making sure people get what they need. But Wolf, little Lord Halar, she tricked them in the past, and they'd never trust her in Skylight. If you're serious about making contact, I'd take a jaunt down the Great Lift and speak with the Warden. They say she and Kestrel are acquainted, as it were.
Acquainted, in other words.
Good luck.
Down to the lift. Poof! First floor, please. Or possibly the basement. Not clear. And we've got the rings here as well. So we'll talk to the warden.
Well met. Well met, Wayfinder. Are you here to thrash a few shrikes for me? Or do you have some other pressing business?
Looking for a smuggler named Kestrel.
Kestrel? You think I'm working with the shrikes now? If I knew where she was, I'd have her in chains. And you can tell that to Commander Wolf. Really? As if I'd know Kestrel.
I'm sorry, I must have
Closer.
misunderstood.
Now, and quiet. I may be able to help you.
Uh-huh.
Most Watchers don't like dealing with Kestrel. Wolf would be furious. But I know Kestrel better than most. Seekers, Shrikes, she works with everyone. And that's how she gets
Well, I guess
results.
I was wrong about... Because, they're both women, so... None of this.
She's got a safe house down here in the lower city. A sanctuary for the Shrikes that didn't go bad after the fall, and others with reason not to live in the upper city. Dangerous people, but useful. Look for a tavern with a fallen sign and a burning barrel just next to it. The password is Nightshade. Be sure you remember that. Unless you want a knife in your back.
Well, I mean, a little back scratching is always nice, right? How will I recognize Kestrel?
Oh, something tells me you'll know her when you see her. Luck be with you, Wayfinder.
It'll probably be like a name over her head or something like that.
I just remembered something.
Unlock a Kairos memory. Who do you think would win in a fight, Grendel, Senja, or Wolf? Senja, no question. She'd take down Wolf with one punch. I could speak, but what was there to say? These were not my people. I did not know their stories. I was still alone. Aw, so sad. And anyway.
I hope you're not the type to want for medals.
Yes, I want medals. If by medals you mean cash. Ah, well, we've got a sign and a burning barrel. And a marker. Ah, name over the head. See? See? I was right.
You need something, hon, or are you just gawking? Well, well. Look what the gloom dragged in. I'm impressed, love. You must have quite the question.
I need to complete... Oh, you're Kestrel. Why didn't we talk before?
The Seekers don't want the nefarious Kestrel doing business in their pristine little fortress. But I like to have my hand in things, so I keep them clean while I'm upstairs.
I don't remember her.
So what do you want?
I need to complete the Trial of Lingering Light.
The Trial of Lingering Light. You're a little late, aren't you? Aurelian was raised by the maze decades ago.
I still need to perform the ritual. Can you help?
I see. Yeah, I can help you. Question is, Wayfinder, what are you willing to give in exchange? What do you say? Favor for a favor, love?
How about a nice back rub? I give good back rub.
People call me a smuggler. The fact is that I get Skylight the things it needs. If I want something in return, well, that's the game. And what Skylight needs most is God's blood.
What's God's blood? Because it sounds kind of gross.
You did get rattled in the gloom, didn't you?
A little bit.
God's blood is arcanic fuel. It's what keeps the lights on in your pretty little city. Skylight needs it to survive, but the mines were lost in the fall.
That was careless.
His lordship probably told you that only a Wayfinder can enter a breach. Well, only you can do it safely. For the rest of us, it's a roll of the dice, and these new Shrikes don't care about the odds. So the Shrikes have been squatting in the pit. One of the mines, just as pleasant as it sounds. I've had an arrangement that's let me get God's blood for Skylight. I get paid, everyone's happy. Until now. My former friends have gone silent. Something's happened and I don't trust anyone I don't know. So, I need you to go into the pit and find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll get your trial.
Why don't you do it yourself, Kestrel?
Roll of the dice, remember? But it's safe for you. I get you a connection to the pit, you find out what's going on in there. I tell you how to do the Trial of Lingering Light. Yeah? There is one slight problem.
Uh-huh.
My connection to the pit is a steel spike. It's a long story. That spike is in my pack, which I had to leave behind in Shrike
So in
territory.
fact, you need
due
to
a
do two
little
things, not one thing.
misunderstanding.
I want two favors.
Try searching around the broken rail tracks. Find my pack. Use the connection to enter the pit. Find what I need, and the first round's on me when you get back. Easy, yeah? Go on then.
Please, she asks. This connection will prove useful. We need a steady source of God's blood, and we should learn all we can about the Shrikes.
Doesn't sound all that easy, I gotta say. Ooh, good down here. barrels I can't break. Some bottles. This is not much of a bar. I mean, I'm not that familiar with bars, believe it or not. Familiar with alcohol, but not bars that much. Mostly, I do it myself. Let's see. So we're headed there. That's where a coin or the coins are. Well, and there's the pit. All right. So, right. Guess we're actually. Somebody's bound to to object to my presence. Yep.
Bet all you got.
No, that's all I got. Through this way. Doesn't look like... Well, they died for nothing. Sorry, guys. That one's on me. My apologies. Nice little lag spike there. We do get those.
Hands up!
Your head's gonna fetch me, hazard pay.
Maybe not. The hazard is certainly true because you're dead. The pay, not so much. More baddies. Requires Grendel. I don't have Grendel yet.
Well,
There's
there you are,
Chester's
love.
bag.
You got the connection.
Game
Now go to
reminds
the
you of
pit and see what you can
Borderlands? Yeah, a little
find.
bit. Sort of somewhere between Borderlands and Wildstar, and I think you've got a pretty good description. Hi. I'm sorry. Were you using those brains? Never mind, I don't think you were. Yeah, I hadn't thought of Borderlands as one of the sort of comps for it, but you're entirely right. In my opinion. That and, as I said, Wildstar. A lot of Wildstar in it too. Where are we? Should be down there. Down there. I'm going in. Select a destination. The pit. Really needs a second T on that to make it, really pop. That's an old guy movie reference. Pit. Part of Yoyodyne Industries. Get good. We need this stream of vodka. Probably not for a while. I need to drop some weight after imbibing and consuming during birthday. Okay, sure. We're going to use Shadow Imbuement again. That makes them go berserk when they're under half health. And explode when they die. And as far as getting good, that's not likely to happen. Although I am playing at the easiest level. There are 4 levels of difficulty. The default is 2. I'm at 1.
No, this is all wrong. You saw what it was like outside. There should be scores of Shrikes here barreling the blood.
That's probably not good news for the Shrikes.
Why is it so slimy?
Alright, there's the respawn point. A silo memory, that's one of mine. Could get us a good price for this God's Blood at the crossroads. We'll give your old man what he needs to keep the lights on, but I'm skimming my 10%.
How did I forget that?
Alright, we got some baddies. Oh, yes we did. Would you take a headshot, please? Oh, you're healing? That's bullshit. Wow, I have suddenly lost the ability to hit anything. Why is he not dying? He's not even taking any damage. I mean, my shots were bad, but they weren't that bad. They were pretty bad. That's where I came in. That's where I came in. I got turned around again, guys. Yep, that's a me thing to do. That is definitely a me thing. Can we bust through? We can. Gold and a weapon? Dude started laughing briefly. Very briefly. Don't laugh at a guy with a gun. That's one of my basic rules. It's not actually one of my basic rules, but it'd make a pretty good basic rule. That thing looks big. drill fuel. Oh, okay. I need to fuel up the drill. Well, I mean, we want to clear out everything first. That requires Grendel. I do not have Grendel unlocked yet. That's glowy. It should do something. Everything glowy should do something. That's just one of my rules. I can hear somebody talking in the distance. All right, fuel it is. The drill is fueled up. Briefly. I would like to drive the machine, please.
How many characters does a guy got to break before he gets to play us?
Gutting you!
I don't know what the deal is with why I can't hit some of them for damage. Ow, not good. What the hell's going on? Nothing seems to be working correctly. Well, I don't know what the hell. That worked. Stuff around. What do you mean?
Oscar, save you now.
I do not know why things are not taking damage. I honestly don't know.
Okay, Sila. Walk it off. Let's see some fireworks.
I have no idea what's making those things so difficult. None.
I'm on the fritz again.
More Grendel. So that's a mechanic I don't understand. Right, we need more fuel. So that's what we're going to get over here.
The Raven sends her regards.
The heat is on.
Big lag spike there. That one. Not I have no idea. I'm hitting the damn thing and nothing's happening.
The heat is on.
I do not not understand why my gun's not working, please. I honest have no idea. I got more drill fuel, but we also got a couple of ramps that I want to see if there's anything up on, because... That's the plummet to a quick death. It almost looks like there ought to be something over there. But this ladder is not in fact usable, so there isn't. That did no damage, which would explain why I'm doing no damage to them. So, under some circumstances, they take no damage. That's not doing much. At range, I take a lot less damage.
Drop your coins. The god's blood is ours.
Trying to figure out what the key is. Some hits work, some hits don't. It worked. I didn't expect it to, so the answer is I still don't have the answer. Nothing over here. One of the things I do like about the game is the exploratory nature of so much of the stuff that's going on.
Light 'em up. Surrender your gun. I'll make it quick. Title makes you tough. Drop your
Alright, whacking him in the head worked pretty well.
Okay, Silo, walk it off. spot.
Hits like a fucking truck.
Careful now. Thought you could take on the shrine.
This quest is difficult. It's not helping that I had no idea what was causing them to be basically invulnerable to my shots 95% of the time. Not a clue. I mean, I can still smack them with the butt of my gun. Most use my butt spin for a long, long time. Yeah, never mind. That was dying. That was me jumping poorly. Alright, in you go. This is the most frustrating part of the game for me so far by a magnet. Not knowing why I can't seemingly shoot these things once they get to a certain point. Sometimes basically not at all. And theoretically in charge.
Watch your step. Heads up.
Come on, guys. Let's go for a walk. Shit. Seriously. Not a fan. Oh. Got new pants. And I cannot lie. Ghostly figure. Pop that. Pop that. Pop the eggs. Those popped eggs turn into critters. Like that one. Oh, I like it. That's a cool animation. I like them. That animation was very nifty. Can we bust through this? No, we can't bust through that. Sad to say. Damn it. Dodged right into it. We've got glowy yellows. I don't know what those are off the top of my head. The little red. Oh, that's badness. That's what
Let's speed things up.
First you, then your city.
played this game a lot recently, and it's fun, but it demands patience. Yeah, I can see that. Up to this point, it hasn't been too bad, but I am finding this particular mission very, very annoying because a large portion of my attacks do nothing. They do no damage, and kind of not a fan of that particular piece of mechanic. I'm gonna go over here and check out the glowy thing. Oh, and of course, grab some fat loot. Oh, nothing else now. We have a glowy thing. Book of the Eventide Prince. Wheel of the Trickster. Hear ye, spin the wheel and try your luck. Are you an ace or a sitting duck? Presumably, I've got to hit the yellow things with something. Congratulations, step up and claim your prize. Trickster's coin. New spray, GG. So I hit one of the lucky ones. Don't know if that's pre-programmed or if it's random. And I got whatever the trickster had, whoever the trickster is. And I don't think there's anything else to be done with it, just that much. We may be, yeah, we're probably approaching the boss now, because at the top.
Arms on the fritz again. Watch your step.
Missed, dude. Good try, though.
Who else wants some?
Alright. Enemy ambush. The pathway is clear. We have unlocked the respawn point. Yeah, there's a number of quests that you find very annoying. I was just running past things and events, or logging on after I found out what you needed for the quest. Well, so far, this is my first frustration with the game. Has been the mobs here. That are often essentially invulnerable to my weapons, although that one is not. Okay, I saw the weak point on that one that time. See, I don't see a weak point on that one. But there was one there. Maybe it's their crotch is their weak point. because the last two were... Yeah, the crotch is their weak point. Okay, I figured it out. Like many of us, their crotch is their weak point. That once I get them to a certain point, I have to shoot them in the huevos rancheros. Let me just bust that crap up and talk to the... You go ahead, I'll see myself out. I'm fine. You should get going. That looks like something big and unpleasant. Wait. There's a chest back here. Aha! I do love the little hidden stuff. I really genuinely do. I got some acolyte pants. My pants are now acolytes. Looks like a thing. It's a level 9 worm. Old kite. The noxious betrayer. A wayfinder, wait, please. Not sure I can move well enough anymore to chase after you. Who are you? You call me Old Kite. I'm a member of the Shrike Syndicate. I guess I was one. What happened to you? My crew and I came down here to get salvage for Kestrel. I've been running jobs for her for a while. Pays us for iron, tools, ore. Anyway, it started an easy run. Sweet Rocco and the rest, I guess the pay wasn't enough for them. They struck a deal with the Raven and cut me out. I knew they were cold, but not so much as to turn on me. Something about them changed. I told them the Shrikes were supposed to be more than common looters. They said I was going soft. They hit first. I hit back. Next thing I know, Vrek the chemist has jammed a dart in my thigh. He said I'd be dead in a day, and I could crawl back to die in Kestrel's bed if I liked her so much. I don't think I'm going to make it that far. Do you want healing of some kind? Doubt it'd do me much good. Look, I'm sure you're happy to have one less Shrike in the world, but I can help you. I want them dead. So would you if you knew them. Also, weapons are a problem. Like, the game gives you new Wayfinders pretty easy, but even if you don't play them, all the arms, weapons for them ending up in the pool loot. So you find, well, you can change weapons, I know that. Face, orange, biting nails, face, orange, biting nails. I'm assuming that's an emote. The one that jabbed me, Vrek, he's sick. One time he poisoned the water supply of a village, made 100 people puke up their guts just to test the dosage. And know he could do it for real. I was going to keep him in check, but with this new crew, he's going to be untethered. It's only a matter of time before he goes after innocent people in the Highlands. You said there were others. Yeah, the Shrikes call them the Murderers' Row now. They go by street names, but I know just fine. If you're going to kill any of them, start with Vrek the chemist. He should still be here in the mine. That bastard loves anything toxic. Hope it brings him an early death. In a manner of speaking, it will. Alright, what do we have down here? A puddle of, I'm sure, totally harmless water. And a crystal of delicious crystalness. Told you, it was totally harmless water. Unless I fall in it. Because I hit the button. Alright, we got a level 9 worm. It's tied to the chest. My assumption is I can hit it and do no damage. Nope, I was wrong. Got it. Tempest. Bullet Storm. I haven't tried Bullet Storm yet. That's an alternate attack. for this weapon. So this weapon has at least 2 different attacks it can have as its primary attack. Alright, Vrek the Chemist, huh? Ah, this looks like a place that would hold someone named Vrek the Chemist. And I say that based just on the fact that that's like the exit.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yep, you gotta shoot him in the groin.
But how bad could drinking this stuff really be?
He's been itching.
Oh, that's the albatross. I would like to beg to differ about that.
Looking forward to this.
What's still a puzzle is, why would the Shrikes abandon this place? Come back to my haven so we can
So
talk
we
next
don't have
steps.
Vrek. We had the albatross. Hey, new nice home item. So, figuring out that their weak points was basically on their legs and their crotch, especially when it's obvious because it has the little X on it, which I wasn't picking up on earlier. And most of the time when I shot them there, they didn't have the X anyway. Items, let's see. Hobgoblin Echo. No more smuggler heads? I was kind of hoping for some more smuggler heads. Picked up lots and lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, you can use other weapons, sure, but you're level 30 already, and still no rifle variant that you need. So constantly changing weapons, it's refreshing. Don't get me wrong, but you still want your goddamn gun. I understand completely. Yeah, you got a weapon you want. You kind of want to stick with it. You're used to it. You've gotten it down. You're good with it. Once I get Venomous, I'm going to try whatever. She's got a gun as well. I do want to try Venomous, as she sounds fun. Well, we've got a bad guy up here. Sorry about that, Toots. Yeah, we can go through here. Oh, oh, oh. Not a lot of gold, but, you know. Alright, I had to try. I got some... God's blood. Okay. Whoop. Thought I heard somebody else. I did hear somebody else. So, the advantage you have from sneaking up on somebody only works if you actually sneak up on them. Oh, pardon me. They're coming too. Alright. One of them did, the other one decided, nah, I'm good. Find the chemist in the pit using the flora and oh, so I have to specifically go back into the pit to get to the chemist, which is a side quest. I don't know if I have a flora imbuement or not. Hi, Kestrel. You're looking good. Have you lost weight? Changed your hood?
Let's get down to business. I don't like this. The Shrikes have a new leader, a dangerous one who's been driving them to do foolish things, but abandoning a lucrative mine when Skylight needs blood? That's beyond foolish.
I did you a favor. Tell me about the trial.
I wanted to know what's going on in the pit, and I don't have an answer yet. Besides, securing the flow of God's blood is good for us all.
Shoot you in
I'm
the
sure
knee.
your friends upstairs would agree.
Because you're going back on your word. Oh, I'm going to remember this. Kestrel, you're a liar.
She's right. Skylight needs a secure source of God's
Well,
blood.
she can be a source and limp.
Well, well. Luke has been listening to our private conversation. At least when I spy on you, I have the decency to keep quiet, Omen.
Hush. The slime, it's God's blood. Something in the gloom is animating it. Something big. If you can find that force and destroy it, Kestrel should be able to resume operations in the pit.
Very well.
Splendid. You splatter the slime, I get the blood flowing again, and you get your trial. Everyone wins.
Yeah, except I already did what you wanted me to do. Don't care if you're not happy with
And
it.
yet, it always seems like you win just a little more than everyone else, Kestrel.
I'm agreeing with Omen. That's almost painful. Let's see. In weapons, I'm currently using a ransom at 232. But I improved that. This is the Tempest, and it's almost as good at 228. I would like to try the Tempest out. Oh, so we can sell here. All right. Let's see. We've got a Slicer Dicer at 154. That one can go. Oh, that's the sell value. I can't sell to her. That's a little bit annoying. It would be nice if we could just sell to more NPCs. Always kind of a annoyance in games where you've got to like look around to find someone to sell stuff to. Let's see, we're at the job board. So I have to go back to the city. Got another quest. Warden Haas.
Up for trouncing a few more Shrikes?
I was hoping you would return. Well, you've been gallivanting about the Highlands. Yes, that's what I've been doing. Gallivanting. Culling anchors of the gloom, not so much. Our Shrike infestation has taken a curious turn. I was not aware of this, but after speaking with my contact on these matters, it seems there are actually two factions of Shrikes here in Lower Skylight, the Azure and the Rustred. Tell me more. Good luck telling them apart. They seem reluctant to color code their gear. According to my contracts, the Rustred have had the Azure in something of a stranglehold for the past 6 months. Also, she has no annoying voice lines. That's a win in your book. Well, it depends. I like voice work. It does get to be a bit tedious after a while, especially if, you're just working your way through something and not finding it interesting. Most of the supplies taken by the Azure and the Lower Skylight were supposed to be given to the Rustred, and as protection money, they call it. Unfortunately for them, we took those supplies back. This has caused an unforeseen problem. Without tribute to pay the Rustreds, the Azure are now desperate. Their only recourse is to fight back. Lacking the manpower to take on the Rustrids, those Azure fools have started drinking the god's blood that powers Skylight's machinery. They're drinking the fuel. Fuel or not, God's blood is arcane in nature. Among a torrent of hallucinations, it does provide them a surge of inhuman strength. It also promptly kills them shortly after consumption. As much as I would love to see the Shrikes tear themselves apart, I cannot stand idly by while these berserkers destroy the city in the process. Besides, Skylight needs that fuel for our machinery. Head to Lower Skylight and recoup our God's blood reserves before any others poison themselves. If you come across any Shrikes that have already drank it, or drunk it, or drunken it, or dranken it, or drankified it, take care of them the best you can.
Let me try something.
I really hate the voice work on this character, though. Let's see. Here. Self-stuff defense.
Oh, this is a pretty one.
I hope he's not talking about me. Because that creeped me out. No? Slicer and dicer. So apparently we go from low to high. That's good. Sell that. See, I wish we didn't have to click to select, click to sell, and then click to confirm. I think that's a really clumsy mechanic, and no, unfortunately, there does not appear to be a shortcut. That's pretty annoying. Vanguard. That's the only Vanguard we've got, so I'll hold on to it. Let's see. I currently have equipped. Doesn't show up here. That's fine. A whole bunch of Typhoons. They all have the same item level. They don't have the same imbuement slots, echo slots. So I'm just guessing on those. Accessories, let's see. No, they're not in their order of their power. That's unpleasant. Why are those worth so much more than higher item value ones? I have no idea. Resources, I want to hold on to all the resources. And of course I want to hold on to the housing items. I mean, what do you think I am? A barbarian? Don't answer that. What was the third one down? Not him. I thought there were three of them down here. Venge. The engineer. Yeah, let's Alright, we currently have ransom equipped, 232 value. This is 228. I would like to try Tempest as opposed to Ransom. Ransom, the weapon ability is Scattershot. Basically, it's a shotgun. For the special ability, the Q ability. And this one consumes all locked and loaded and fires 2 rapid blasts. So I'm going to try that one. And for that, I need to be on character screen here and there. Good. All right. I have an affinity point available. That's the only one I've got. Perks. So we have exploit opening, and we're 1 point away from getting deep cuts. Abilities, I have a point remaining, really. Oh, that's right, to upgrade. Right now, the biggest ability I've got going, what is that? Bullets. Oh, yeah, that's the new lock and loaded. That's right. Here we go. Now my explosions are going to do more damage. 2 talent points available. All right, so. This is the one we got first. That is additional Wayfinder Echo capacity. Those two are the same. That is crit power. That is weapon power. Max stamina. We'll go this way. Artifacts. No artifacts. Right. Accessories. We have a 65, a 77, and a 43. The 43 can probably be replaced. What is it giving me? Weapon power, ability power, and break power. Weapon power, ability power. Sorry, that's resilience, crit rating, and ability power. Those two are the same. Royal Adherent is health, crit power, and magical defense. Woodbane Tome is weapon power, resilience, and crit power. Yeah, so we've got a 58, a 77, and a 65. Sure. I've talked myself into it. Right, not much in the way of changes, but a couple. Let's see, that's heading that way. What do we have? Whoa. All right, back to the Lord. Echo Matrix. We need to use the Echo Matrix. And I can't remember what it was we needed to build. It was the Blood Spawn Gloom Trace. One of my minor complaints about the game. Storage isn't infinite. Feel free to sell anything when you're almost full capacity and 199 capacity. Yeah, that's what I figured. At this point, I'm sort of keeping a fair chunk of extra stuff around. So this is what we need to make. I need the quest icon on it. Done. Hunt the blood spawn in the pit. We also have the Noxious Betrayer expedition in the pit. Why is that? Noxious Betrayer, Endurance, Forgotten Rings, Protect Revenge, Main story source of the slime. Well, it certainly looks like this is going to take me back into the pit, I guess maybe because I've just been there. Ah, okay. The deep expedition, the blood spawn. That's the pit. Right. That was really annoying. Let's try a different kind of imbuement. I didn't even notice which one that was. Heat wave. Under sweltering heat, enemy attacks may cause you to burn. Beware the heat wave that comes and goes. It will strengthen your foes. That sounds like less fun than I would like to have. Greed. Piles of gold may be found, but the more gold you grab, the more damage you take from foes. Also dicey. Oh, that's right. It needs to be a flora imbuement, which is home to toxic mushrooms that ooze pools of slime. Break them to clear the path. Venomous foes will cause damage over time. It does need to be a flora. Traveling to the pit. The pit of despair. This one's more like a shotgun, it seems. Oh, don't stay out of the poison, dumbass. Did I miss anything over there? I don't think so. Close enough. I am going back to Ransom. Longer range. And if I'm got to be shooting a whole buttload of these mushrooms, and evidently I'm still going to want the range. Alright, our first bad guys. Hey, that was unfriendly, sir. Who said you could do that? Something back there. Is that that frog? It's a level 9 toad. Okay. They blow up. Uh-oh. Nobody said frogs could blow up. Why did no one tell me frogs could blow up? Something shooting at me. I have no idea what the purple glowy is. At the top of my teeny tiny head. thinking there would be something awesome up here? Was thinking incorrectly. Hearing things off to my right. Is that like a sliding line? Oh, got a frog. Why did it move? I wanted to blow it up. It is, okay. It is a gliding line. Both directions. Both directions. That's unexpected. We've got multiple frogs. We've got frog sign. I'm going down. I'm down. Gold. I'm over 10,000 gold. I am wealthy. Alright, we went that way. This is where we came in. Looks like there's something else in here, but I don't think there is. Alright. Ooh, wrong. Oh no, this mechanic. Oh, that's right. It was the pit. Was the pit. The hotspots for hitting F are a little touchy. They need to be a little more. That's Grendel. I do not have access to Grendel. I wonder if... No. Interestingly, the drill doesn't take out the mushrooms. That's a level up. I'm now level 11. Alchemist something achieved. There's more.
Make it quick.
That won't be happening. Why do they keep coming? I checked up there. I don't like that there doesn't seem to be a source on the move, you know? Everyone served. I'd hate for anyone to have felt like I left them out, you know? Alright, got power again. More power to him. Check the other side over here and see if we've got any goodies. We do. Take this right up your hole. That is a bad place.
Steal that. How many caravans does a guy got to wreck before he gets a cushy job for once?
Are you guys gonna come up one at a time? Thank you. You got more. There. See if we can.
Let's heat things up.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I'm going the wrong place. Not up here. Oh, got a couple more coming.
Name.
Let's see what you get.
I think that's all. I will now pick up all of their lootiness. Drill fuel has been gotten. Badness, okay. We will try not to fall in any acceptable fashion into the badness. To avoid badness. Whoop. Oh, where did you come from, you little sneak? Appear to be any goodies over here. Nope, no goodies over there. Interesting, I can come this way. Oh, it's just an additional room. Got it. Gold, a overseer's band, all kinds of goodies. An iron-worn couch. My place needed a couch, really. It was it was not a very welcoming social space without a place for people to sit down, have a meaningful chat, you know? Yep, alright. Fuel it up. Let's go. Turn slowly, quite slowly. Trying to see at what range I can hit things. Anything over here? Don't think so. Nope. We got some baddies. Didn't go off the first time. Gold, goodies. An iron-worn armchair. So I can like sit in the armchair, my guests can sit in the sofa. We can have meaningful discussions about my sofa and armchair. That's maybe not the greatest conversational material. Oh, nice shot by me. Himself. It was the chemist. Until I shot him in the head a few suspiciously quick times. Maybe that wasn't actually the chemist himself. Maybe it's like his faction. I did see the chemist in there somewhere. Appears to be a bunch of blood-touched spectra. Okay, I'm fine with that. But it's one of the issues the game has had was they overload you with jargon. Kind of hard to keep all the jargon straight. The big fight rears its ugly head.
Ho 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 ho! Bring it!
clear. The ambush was defeated. Pretty nicely, if I do say so myself, and I do, obviously, because the words came out of my mouth. Looks like there's a little room up there. They don't want me to go because it's bouncing off. Doesn't it look like a little room up there on the map? They don't want me to go up there. There's probably nothing actually there, but still, I wanted to go up there. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me over there either. Invisible walls again. Not a fan of invisible walls. That's an ichor. Another ichor over there. That's the big one, like him. That animation is one behind me? No. Okay. A higher tier ransom, I think. Which is the current gun and ability I'm shooting around with. Yep. More gold. Glowy? More glowy. Just call it glowy. Avaris. Well, Avaris can wait. I've got a box of loot over here. Gotta have priorities. Pretty much my priority is always running to loot. See if we can get back across. Yay, without dying this time. Go me. That's a chest we just opened. We've got our saving point. We've got a glowy green over here that looks absolutely delicious. Summon Crystal Phoenix. I'm gonna talk to the dude first. Thank you, Avaris. Avaris' amazing accoutrement. Oh. Dies. Cool. I currently have 7 of the currencies he's looking for. I can't get the Storm Strider. Violet red or yellow green. I feel I should... He's kind enough to be here. I should buy, you know, something. Yellow and green. 2? Yeah. There. You know, I appreciate the fact that he's here for me. And I want to give him a little bit of business because, you know, he's gone out of his way. We are in the middle of BFE, you know. I don't know what this is. A buff or like a pet. Temporary pet. Defeat the Phoenix explicit. Oh, it's puzzle. treasures are all mine. I don't know what treasures I got. Didn't notice. But the treasures are mine, guys. Whatever they might be. Doesn't look like anything dropped there. So assuming it went in my inventory, I didn't see if I actually had items. My assumption is, yeah, I did. But I didn't want to blow through all of my goodies here while the chemist, I expect, awaits.
It's showtime. Watch your step.
Burn, chunks. Give the antidote to okay. Apparently I got the antidote. Iron eyes, housing decoration. So maybe the guy I cut is the chemist was actually. Items. All kinds of stuff. Anything stand out in here? Goblin Ichorite something, maybe ectoplasm, I'm guessing. Lots of stuff. No shortage of stuff. The yellow-green that I just bought. Oh, Iron Eyes is a recipe and an Iron Eyes. Oh, cool. I love that little sounds like a laugh, but you're not sure it's a laugh. Might just be a weird echo. The Noxious Betrayer. Give antidote to Oakite in the pit. Have to go back into the pit yet again. Turn that in. Okay. Maybe it's
Skylight is just a shadow of what it once was. But we won't rest until it's
I know everyone loves to have an alphabet that looks cool and nifty, but you know what's better? An alphabet you can actually read. Let's see what we have got. Our current ransom is 218. This one is 248, ergo better. It has different echoes, so we'll have to check on that. Okay, these are the styling looks. Got it. So the other gear I picked up is just for looks. Alright. We have another affinity point. Take this one up to 5, and that will give us our second perk. We have Deep Cuts. Hitting an enemy with Ignite grants 1% ability power for 10 seconds, stacking it 5 times so I can get 5% if there's a bunch of mobs. I throw my oil Follow it up with my firebomb. They burn. Everybody's happy. Okay, maybe not the guys on fire. Granted, they might not be happy about it.
Ready for some?
Oh, okay, that's a 249, 249. We can't sell that one. That one. We have a ransom and Tempest with those accessories. We can sell a good number of these, I am thinking. Really, the sell menu is excruciating. I assume it's that way because of consoles. I don't even know if the game's available for console, but it certainly feels like it's console UI stuff, so to speak. Oh, okay, this has set bonuses. But it's very low quality. Overseer's Band. Again, a set bonus. Along with the Dunce's Crown and the Flora-infused controller. Okay, I see. It is, however, purple quality, and therefore good.
What?
66, 77, 58. I think that one's about to go. It'll be replaced by the Overseer's Band. Ability power, magic defense, weapon power. Where are we right now in things like weapon power is 1400, ability power is 1100. You can mark things for sale and then you can sell them in bulk, but yeah, console UI. It certainly feels like console UI. And like I said, I don't know. Is it available for console? I have no idea. Crit rating, almost 1500. Crit power, break power. Break power is low. Physical defense and magical defense. I'm not sure which is more important. It's a reasonable batch of weapons to be carrying around. I'm okay with most of that. Echoes. Oh, I should double check my echoes. Armor. Oh, so it doesn't sort of show you the layout. You don't get a paper doll of what items you're using. Crit rating and break power. Sort by how about body part they fit on? Seems like to me the way to go. Sort by rarity, I guess. Sort by rarity reversed. No, I don't know. So those are boots. Armor that can be equipped to Senja. Oh, okay, so this is for all the other characters. I see what you're saying, yeah. Silo versus the armor set menu. Armor set menu? That's the potions, upgrades, humans. Lots more housing items to go. To drop in at various places, including some copies. Key items. Okay, well, where is the armor set menu? What is that versus that? Smaller icons. Okay. That's the weapons. Armor. Okay, well, where's the armor set menu? Is that it? Oh, okay. I'm seeing now where things are. Oh, okay, it's vertical. Yeah, it must be for rifle. Alright, I see. 4 for crit rating, and that one has nothing. So we want that one, obviously. That's what we currently have. We have crit rating and defense, crit rating and max health. Take that. That's what we've got. This is 732. Oh, okay. And that has nothing. Looks like the default stuff has no stats. Okay, and this is the other stuff I have pulled in. Got it, I think. Okay, so that's all the stuff I have for Silo, which is who I'm playing right now. Glad you did a re-download. You can actually play it now. When it was multiplayer, for me it was too hard because almost no one was playing. So when you got in the dungeon quests, you were almost bound to fail as a solo player. Well, I'm glad it's better for you now. And now it is, I mean, it is aimed as solo, but it is playable co-op. Interesting. So those values went down. Why did they go down? Okay, yeah, that one's higher. That's lower. Oh, that's why I was moused over on those. Okay. Got it. So I was right that the ones that have dropped are better than the default ones. Got it. All right. Figured it out. I done smarted it out. It weren't easy.
If Ruby asks about some missing hammers, just tell her not to look under the floorboards near my stall here.
Got it. She won't hear it from me.
I hoped the archives would hold on.
Or possibly will hear it from me. I'm not sure what you exactly wanted. Now, I know there were a lot of issues with the game at launch. And since I'm an MMO guy, I was disappointed by that. You know, I wanted things to succeed. I want MMOs to succeed, even if I'm not going to play them.
You know Haas and I go back further than you might think. You should ask her about that sometime.
Because the more likely, the more MMOs succeed, the more likely companies are to throw money at making new MMOs. This is my house. I haven't put anything in there yet. We've got sort of a, basic kitchen table. I hope to put the kitchen stuff in here, once I get it. I don't think I put anything. Oh, yeah, that's right. I put my evil-looking gear down here, like the fish's head. I just felt it was called for. Like a guest bed. Nice little cozy fire and rug. And, my room. It's a little on the small side, but that's fine. I like it cozy. Away from all the hubbub in the rest of the house. So we've got an iron-worn bed, iron-worn side table, iron-worn couch. Nice, we got a bunch of iron-worn stuff. We got no more lights. We got more fish. Not sure what's up with them and fish, but there it is. We got a mean machine, wall decor. We got a nice Dominion tapestry, iron eyes. We still have no artifacts, no trophies. Oh, we do have a pet. We have a slimelet. A pet that can be placed in your home. Well, I think it wants to, be warm and sitting in front of the fire. The thing with this game, when it was multiplayer, is if someone did join your group in a dungeon, you wipe one time, they'd quit. So in that regard, it is the same as most every other MMO. So you'd find that the whole group leaves and you'd have to re-queue just to get a quest done. Yeah. There were a lot of issues. I'm not... Wow. Wow, he's significantly larger than I expected him to be. And he's animated... I think I love him. He likes to stay over by the fire. You can pet him. He gives you poison briefly, but it's worth it. It makes him so happy. I need a name for him. Your name is Jello Brand Lime Gelatin. He's my favorite pet in the whole wide world. Also my only pet in the whole wide world, but it's not pick nits. It makes Jello Brand Lime Gelatin feel inadequate. Daddy loves you. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to spend some quality time with Jello Brand Lime Gelatin. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. You have a pet. You got a tiny blue bug, plus the supporter cat pet from way back. But you don't have a Jello Brand Lime Gelatin pet like me. But it's fine. I'm sure your pet's nice and all that. Jello Brand Gelatin. Lime Gelatin. You're glorious. I'm going to call it here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I am very appreciative of the fact that you do. I should be back tomorrow. Probably here. I do want to look into something. Next Tuesday, we get the new Guild Wars 2 drop, but I believe, pardon the yawn, Guild Wars 2 is now also available through the Epic Game Store. And I'm considering starting up a character on the Epic Game Store version. I want to see if it installs a separate version the way Steam did, which turned out to be a real pain in the ass. Or if I could just like simply point it. My expectation is it's probably going to reinstall or install an entirely different version that is basically the same, except with some stuff. You know, a couple of files, like an XML file or two. Oh wow, I dropped my balls. My balls finally dropped. My dad always promised they'd drop. I didn't expect them to drop all the way to the floor. Anyway, so I'm at some point I'm going to want to play that through and try a free-to-play all the way through. I did a free-to-play Guild Wars 2 play when Steam dropped, but I got that up to like the 30s. I would want to take it further. A little higher level than that. Maybe all the way to, you know, all of the core content that's free to play. Getting all choked up. Anyway, tomorrow, usual time, most likely. I started early tonight. I was hungry early. I ate early. I wanted to stream early, so I streamed early. I'm retired. I can do whatever the hell I want, as long as it's legal. Oh, I am once again playing with my balls on stream. Hold on. Yep, and yeah. So, I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more of the same usual crap. Probably this, but no guarantees. I will let you know beforehand on my Discord. Anyway, thanks a lot, as always, guys, for hanging out. Back tomorrow. Probably usual time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening or morning or day, whichever, wherever you are. I'm back tomorrow.